Welcome back YouTube to another episode of The Culture of Currency, the channel dedicated to showing that anyone can start collecting silver in a way by limiting ourselves to $100 a month for silver purchases. Some months I want to spend an entire paycheck on silver, but need to hold the horses back so that you know that intentional and responsible silver purchasing does work. Today we're going to look at one of the coins that most everyone has in their possession if they have been looking into silver and gold for over a year. Today we talk about the Canadian maple leaf. The Royal Canadian Mint is in charge of producing this and other collectible coins from Canada, and boy are there a lot of them. Canada seems to have a commemorative coin for every single species of animal you could think of and highlight about every event that has ever happened. Your Uncle Ray's birthday probably has a commemorative coin from Canada. This is not necessarily a bad thing because the artwork and quality is usually pretty high. The Mint also manufactures coins from other nations, which is helpful seeing as many small nations do not have the tech or security for minting metals. The revenue is about 2 billion Canadian dollars a year, and the operating cost seems to be around 34 million. So that being said, this is a good moneymaker for the Canadians. Fun fact, they reportedly have 1,280 employees. So if you walk around a supermarket in Ottawa long enough, you are likely to come in contact with at least one of them. The president of the Mint has a really cool name, which is Master of the Mint. I want a name like that. When we talk about the maple leaf, we always have Queen Elizabeth II on one side, which begs the question, when she either steps down or passes away, will there be a vacuum on the market for queen-faced coins? It would seem that everyone has a queen-faced coin, if not 1,000 of them, so would the supply actually be affected? I don't really know myself, but what I can guess is that there will be a mad dash for maples and other coins that are the first to feature the face of the new monarchy. I have a 2016 maple here that we can look at. You see the Queen is in a more youthful depiction on this coin. We also see the radiant beams that are part of this year's security barrier. Font and face are bland, and what we always see on this side of the coin is that there is nothing too special. On the back, we have one of the most iconic images to ever grace a silver coin. This is the classic maple leaf. It is beautifully done with exquisite detail. If you are not sure, a maple tree when you see one, they almost always have the leaves in this shape, but more notably, their leaves turn a vibrant color in the fall. These leaves usually turn a yellow, orange, or red. These are also the tree that we use to create maple syrup, as the name suggests. My wife loves maple syrup, but I tend to like Steen's cane syrup because I'm just that weird. We also see the micro security feature in the privy to the right of the stem. They claim the mint year can be read under a microscope. I happen to have a microscope, so let's get close. Here we can clearly see that 16 that corresponds with the mint mark of a 2016 coins. This is a 4/9 coin, as you can see, and quite beautiful. Unlike mini coins, we usually see some kind of variation with the maples each year in the form of the different privies. In 2016, for example, there were privies of Bigfoot, a 4-leaf clover, grizzly bear, a Mark V tank, a monkey, a panda, a wolf, and a yin-yang. This is why getting a random year from a place like APMEX is exciting. You'll never truly know what gem is headed your way. Now that we've talked about the coin, we must put it to our 60-point scale. I remind you that this scale is only for the coin I have in my hand. There are hundreds of varieties of this particular coin, but it's only fair that I rate the one I can see and touch. When it comes to the front of this maple, we see the Queen, we see boring small font, and we see a background that is very detailed. The background is my favorite part of this coin. We have no negative space, and the detailing of the background is not overly busy. In fact, the background is the only thing I think I like about the front. I give it a 6 for being just a step better than the average queen-fronted coin due to that background. On the back, we have a beautifully balanced coin. The lettering does not demand your attention, but you always know it's there. That is a great balance. We also see the same background from the front to the back with the amazingly detailed maple leaf. We have the security feature that's a nice touch. This is a stunning little coin, as many of us know, but not overwhelmingly so. I give it an 8. Mintage is always a detractor for these high-volume coins. I will put it this way. The Bigfoot Privy alone had 50,000 minted. I do not even want to go into the giant amount minted because my keyboard's 0 button might fall off. But I'll give it a 1 just like I did with the silver American Eagle. When it comes to cultural significance, we have a coin that has a symbol for Canada. It is in every single part of Canada. Everything that they do has to have that flag. It's like having a Texas coin with a bowl of chili or a boot, or a Chicago coin featuring a drive-by shooting. This is a strong symbol of Canada's culture and gives us a 10. Because this coin is beautiful and has so many privies, it is easily obtained and fairly collectible. I'm not sure if I've ever seen any stacker that does not have one, so I have to give it a 10. Our last category is uniqueness. Once again, I must judge this coin based on the one I have. Though there are many unique maples, mine is not, and is probably the most common of them all. Maples are, as a coin, one of the most common as well, so I can only give it a 1. This brings the 2016 Maple Leaf to a total of 36 out of 60. I will tell you that this score does not appropriately judge my fondness of this coin, but I have to be fair. I'm sure that I will be picking up more of these maples in the future regardless of this score today, and I think you should too. Thank you for watching, and always, please stay classy and current with the culture of currency.